What happens when a narcissist sees you as being too strong for their liking? It depends on the kind of narcissist you're dealing with, but the pattern, once you see it, is almost impossible to miss again. A more fragile, covert narcissist will often be drawn to your strength at first, your confidence, your courage, your steadiness, but that attraction never lasts. The moment your strength starts to shine a light on their own inadequacies, their own lack of integrity, their own emptiness underneath the performance, you stop being admired and start being a threat. And once you're a threat, you become the villain in their story. They become the victim. That's the role they always play, in every situation, even the ones they created themselves and continue to feed. Does that sound familiar to you? A more overt, grandiose narcissist follows a similar arc, just louder. At first, your strength is a challenge they find irresistible. They want to be the one who finally gets through to you, the one who tames what no one else could. But that only lasts as long as it takes them to realize you can't be swayed, manipulated, or controlled. Once that becomes clear, your strength stops being a thrill and starts being a problem, a big one. And in their mind, that problem justifies whatever they decide to do about it. Here's something most people don't realize. Narcissists don't usually target people at random. If you've ever been targeted by someone like this, it's often because you bring something real to the table. You're likely empathic, likely kind, likely accomplished, likely thoughtful in ways that take effort to build. You are, in almost every visible way, the opposite of what they are underneath their own performance. And in the beginning, that's exactly why they wanted you close. Your light made them look good by proximity. They liked that, for a while. But narcissists are wired to need authority over the people around them. They need to maintain an illusion of superiority, even when that illusion has nothing real underneath it. So sooner or later, your strength was always going to become a problem. Sometimes that shift happens fast. Sometimes it takes months, even years to fully surface. But when it does happen, you'll know. The shift is never subtle once it arrives. A covert narcissist might hide their fear and jealousy for a while, masking it as concern or quiet disapproval. An overt narcissist usually can't hide it at all. They swing from charming to cutting in the space of a single conversation, and the contrast itself becomes its own kind of warning sign. What ties both types together is this: they need to feel in control. As long as they're getting their way, things stay calm. The moment they're not, the moment it becomes clear they can't dominate you, manipulate you, or quietly steer your choices, something in them reacts. Their ego takes a hit, and that reaction, whatever happens next,